right, so I've just picked up Calligraph Jones. He's not in the building, in the car. Just picked him up from a radio interview at Radio Maisha. How was the interview?
Legit.
Alright, so we are on our way to Blue Ink Studios in Buru Buru. That's where Calligraph Jones records his music at. So you go there every day?
Yeah, every
And so when
day.
you go there every day, what do you do every single day?
Like I said, I have an office out there as well, so most of the things that I do definitely need to have a setup.
The concert that you did, is it like 2 weeks ago? That got everybody talking. Like 2 weeks ago. So, and you know, guys are like, that was spooky. So, first of all, what was the thinking around, you know, getting on stage?
With a casket.
In a casket, yeah.
Yo, I've always wanted to do that. Coincidentally, I have a song called Mazishi, and also me wanting to do that. So they are like they go together. So I decided to incorporate the idea with the song, that is, and I think it worked out. I think it worked out pretty well because he had everybody talking.
And so was that the goal, to have everybody talking?
Not really, but it was it happened. Whatever it is, what it is, man. People talked about it.
Yeah.
And if they talk about it, then that means that that impact that we wanted to cause, exactly, that's what we did out there. Yeah.
And so there are people obviously who appreciated the artistic bit of it. That it's creative, it's different. But at the same time, the other people who are like, it's so spooky. I mean, you know, death is always such a taboo subject, especially in Africa. And not even in Africa, just generally. I mean, you know, you think of death and you're like, nobody wants to die, nobody wants to see a casket on stage. How do you take the other side of, you know, your fans who are just like, hey, Calligraph apa, ulienda mbali sana.
And I always say, you always have that option of not listen to Calligraph or not. You don't have to watch what I do,
no,
man.
But these are your fans. And
or
you know,
some fans that tend to think so, that it was too far, I took it too far.
Yeah.
Well, it is what it is, man. You always have to raise the bar, and I was raising the bar for myself and not for anybody, you know? And personally, I felt like I needed to do that, and I did it, you know? As far as my music goes, ain't nothing changed. It's still legit. But as far as my whatever, how do we say, artistic expression, there's something of that sort. I was doing what I wanted to do, and I did it. So it's just music. It's just music. It's just life. It's just business, you know. Yeah. Yeah.
What was the craziest comment you got about that whole, you know?
The funny thing is that they keep coming in. Like every day you think you've seen something, the next day somebody else, you know, you see some people coming through with some very crazy comments about the whole scenario, you know, the whole thing. They've called me, they say that mini devil worshiper, I need.
For real?
You're talking about this chain out there.
Yeah, earlier I was asking you about it.
So we had some people commenting about my chain. The pendant is like a skull.
Yeah.
Apparently, this is where I get my powers from. I'm trying to, you know, it's just a whole lot of talk. You know, people saying this and that, but it's expected, you know? Yeah.
But at the same time, like, how do you then balance between, you know, putting your music out there and having people appreciate it without really thinking and over talking about this other, you know, the showbiz part of it? Don't you think you're gonna lose like some fans of the showbiz, like, you know, the spooky things, the crazy artistic ideas and concepts? Do you feel like you can lose some fans to that at the expense of your music, which they love?
There's some people who didn't know about Calligraph before that. So if I'm going to lose fans because of that, then I'm going to get more fans off that. It's just, it's you can never, how do I put this, man? It's just life. It's just music. You know, nobody, at the end of the day, you cannot impress everybody. You know? And for the people that seem to like the whole concept and the idea, I'm happy with the reception that I got from them, and mission accomplished. Mission accomplished.
Yeah. So do you have to be, as an artist, do you feel like you always have to be a bit controversial to kind of like stay, not even relevant, but, you know, on people's mouths so that they don't forget you. They don't forget like calligraph by the Linda Wapi. You know, they're always thinking, okay, what is he gonna do next? Does it have to be like that? Does it have to be controversial all the time?
In most cases, that's what I hear people say. But for me, I can tell you this for free, man. Everything that I do, controversy more. Like what? Mingi sana. But all these things, it's not intentional.
Yeah.
Like me going to the stage with a casket, I can't say that this is something just because I wanted to get some hype off that.
Yeah.
I did it for myself because I wanted to do it, you see? So for me, it's unifuata too. And if you are wise enough, if you understand how the industry is, then it's for you to know how to always rise above such situations, especially in a spark conversation where people are saying both, positive and negative things.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of understanding the industry and knowing how to work with it, or work around it. Yeah.
Are we on the right track, by the way? This is it. Me, I know how to approach, Buruburu from the other side. This side, the roads have... Are you serious?
But
I hope, because the road, they're constructing, so I don't know. Anyway, tukipotea pia ni sawa. Tutajua.
Nairobi, Mombasa
So the other thing, okay, so enough with the caskets and everything. So of course there's Matzaronga.
Swag straight to the ceiling. Matza Nairobi ni Z. Swag straight to the ceiling. Matza Nairobi ni Z. Matza Nairobi ni Z. Matza Nairobi ni Z. 125 to the city. 1960 to the city. Nganya. Staka jua vile za changanya. Matza Nairobi huwa kesi hatuchezi kayolo na jua vile tuwafanya.
So what was the why? Not
1960, but you also need to understand that I was only featured on the remix of the track.
Yeah.
Originally, the song was just about Matzaronga. So when Tunji, by the way, big shout out to Tunji for putting the OG on that track. Got everybody out here talking about it, crazy. Now, I didn't talk about Matzaronga when I was featured on the song. Yeah, I wasn't talking about Matzaronga. Me, I talked about Matza Nairobi in general.
Yeah.
Like Mashtus and Nairobi, places where you get a job in town, it's on my stage. But you do understand, we couldn't change the title of the song because it's the remix, and originally the song was called Matzaronga.
Okay.
But we represent all the hoods in Nairobi, like all the places, Matza, Nairobi.
Pull up and hop at the Phantom. Pull up and hop at the BVB. Pull up and hop at the Smurf. Pull up and hop at the BB. Pull up and hop at the Phantom. Pull up and hop at the BVB. Pull up and hop at the Smurf.
So now there's another story I just read this morning about you gifting a watch, 700 G's to a fan who came on stage to do like, was it the...
we were doing that Mikasa Sukasa.
Yeah.
She joined me on stage.
So like, as in, where do you get all that money? Or first of all,
Nah. First of all,
750 G, that's like a car.
Let me first of all make some things clear out here. Now, the watch wasn't worth like 750 stacks.
Yeah.
That is a lie. And I ain't even known about that story until today when I was doing that interview. That's when I saw it on the papers. The watch was quite some amount, but it wasn't a 750,000. I'd be lying to you people if I told you that watch cost me 750,000. I can't give out a watch,
What's 750,000? Would you buy a watch worth 750,000?
No, why?
All right.
Unless it's a gift.
But you can't go and buy it.
How now?
The people who do, I mean, money ain't a thing.
Money ain't a thing, really. I get that. The whole, whatever, we out here balling, but bearing in mind, where I come from, from Kayole and all that, And for me to start doing things of that sort, they wouldn't make any sense, When I have people out there who are depending on me, to do things for them, you know, in terms of you've got to support them and all that. So me, I'm not P. Diddy or I'm not Rick Ross or 50. Yeah, me, I'm the OG out
Life
here.
is real,
out here, you know, just trying to make these ends meet.
And speaking about, you know, supporting, you know, people, it could be family, friends, whoever. Maybe you could just talk to us about your childhood. I know you lost your dad when you were younger.
Yeah. In 2012, I was 22.
You were 22, yeah. So how was that like? First of all, how was it growing up, you know, in Kayole? You always talk about that. How was it like? How was life at that time?
Life was actually okay.
Really?
I don't know, man.
But you make it seem like life was so hard, like starting from the bottom, like it's
no,
so
it
crazy.
is. It is. At that point when I was growing up, I wasn't exposed to this world out here, you know. I didn't know what was happening out here. Life Yanguli were only based in Kayole. So from what I was experiencing and from what I was going through, everything was legit with me, you know, like life was good.
Everything was normal.
Everything was normal,
yeah. That existed. Yeah.
But then until you come out here and you experience a whole new life, and you see the things you were actually missing and the kind of life you were living compared to other people who are from, you know, these sides, that's when you realize that, okay, cool. That's
when you realize. But when you're in there, you don't see the.
You don't see that. Like life is good, you know. Before the white people came to Africa. It doesn't mean that Africa.
How was it losing your dad at 22? It's such a young age. But of course, the people who lose their fathers even younger. But how was it? Were you guys close? Did you feel
very close? Me and my dad used to live together, not with the rest of the family. So that time when he was passing away, I remember Alitoka Kalamendo Shago and Dogas. My dad was there meeting, by the way. So Afrika Ushago, because we used to live together, you know. He was supposed to come back like after a week. So on that day when he was supposed to come back, unfortunately, you know, I get the news, like they called me from Ushago. They're like, yo, this and this happened. Dad passed away. It was very, you know, like I was very
just like that, like when he
just
left
like
home,
that. He was okay. He was okay. Like he was okay. You know, yes, he was diabetic, but he was okay. You know, you can always handle that diabetes. You know how to manage it. So ilikuja as a shock, even to me. And having to handle that situation, you know, was hard. Where we were living, some place to Kayole. Now that dad, you know, passed away, it's hard. We had, like, he was the breadwinner. He was paying rent. He was doing all that. But then when before he passed away, or rather, your time to got like where we were living, we had rent arrears. So when these people learned that my dad was no longer alive, they took advantage of the situation, and that's when they kicked me out of the house with everything, you know. Completely everything, and everything was stolen, by the way.
So that time were you in uni, college?
No, and me and Miss Gwandanga is a uni college. Me, I'm a Form 4 leaver. And not because I wanted to, but because of life. Circumstances, you know. My mom's was in the coast at that time. So my mom's came to Nairobi. And we started living with my mom's in Dandora. So we rented a house in Dandora. That is around 2012, 2013. Tukaanza kuishi Dandora na mom's. At that point, I was still doing music, by the way. Calligraph, some people would kusha pop kiasi, kiasi. So tukaishi na mother Dandora, Mwisho, phase 5 huko Mwisho, until around 2020, the end of 2013, to at least vitu zilianza to look up, because you know I have I'm like the fourth born in our family of 6 siblings, yani. So yani tulingangana tu, yani. It was hard, but we had to do what we had to do, and now we're here.
So now, I mean, with the music and everything, you said that at that time you had started coming up. But I know you were also at some point a bouncer.
At that point, I was still bouncing too. Nikishi Dandora, I was bouncing. I was doing music.
Yeah. So how was how was it being a bouncer? And did you have at that moment did you know that you wanted to become an artist, or were you just doing whatever was available?
Music has always been a part of me. I've always been passionate about music. So even at that point, I was just doing music because I loved doing music, not because I wanted to blow up and become the biggest rapper or anything of that sort. So bouncing, your time nilikuwa inafanya kwa sababu nilipea riziki.
Okay.
Unajua, I used to get paid like 600 a night. So they used to pay us something.
So you used to do that every day?
We did it like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
So
Thursday, Friday, 4 days a week.
So that's like 2,400.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good days, people can tip you, unajua. But the thing is, when you're working as a bouncer and you have all these pretty ladies coming through, and wanadharau sana, yani want to dharau, yeah, unajua.
So you used to like try to talk to them, but
try to talk to them like, hey, what's up? Hey, anything. I talk hapa, takusikia hapa hivi. Sorry.
You have to tell me in advance. So
I thought you knew the place, yeah, ni story imeshika ni manzejo.
Just on the chicks. So you tell them like, hey,
man, your time. Then we didn't have the term slay queens at that point, but man, hey man, yani unatukanwa yani manzejo yani. I'm gonna take that left there.
Yeah.
It's right. Yeah.
All right.
Right up.
Kuna shida na directions no. Right, left, right. All right. So we've just gotten to Blue Ink Studios.
Blue Ink Studios. This side, that side of the
other side. Right. So now, but then now you have all you walk in town and everybody's just like, yo, calligraph.
It reached a point where I was bouncing, and then some of my music, they started playing some of my music. Like I was doing music videos, cheap music videos. That was. Yeah,
Sir, thank you.
Yeah. So people started, recognizing me like Pale Vikwaile sports. Okay. I don't know why I'm assuming that this
I don't know this.
Pale the OG.
Baka they had to just like put up
so
your.
Straight to you.
This is KTN News.
Whether you're playing or watching, there's something for everyone at Betin. Betin, cheza nasi, bet nasi.
I want to caution the rest of the members who are using now this opportunity to try to say, we will do this, and threats and intimidation, that is a thing of the past. When there are problems, leaders sit down and find solution.
This is KTN News.
So, yes.
What am I recognize? Like, yo, is it you, the rapper? I love the thing with me is that from the get-go, my style of music and my like people are assuming that I had such a very I come from a very well-off background. Unajua yani.
Is it because of the accent?
Probably, I don't know, man.
Has also been controversial.
Nakuanga na nini. Alafu mi wanga confident yani. Sometimes you can even confuse it for ego yani. Me, I'm just a confident guy. Like, it doesn't matter if I have it or I don't.
So it's not like arrogance.
Mi niko tu hivyo yani. Unajua yani. So I say wanakutana naye like, una bounce hapa hivi. Why? What are you doing? Like, unajua watu wameza kurecognize yani nini. And that point you're doing music, but music isn't really giving you money. Unajua, it isn't paying. So unafanya tu, but Mungu ni mwema yani, kenda hivyo. And then
so when can you say you got like your biggest breakthrough?
Biggest breakthrough was it in 2014.
Yeah, everywhere I go, they like me. I'm just Mr. Ambassador. Everyone I meet be like, it's VP Mr. Ambassador. So call me Mr. Ambassador. It's how Mr. Ambassador. It's me, Mr. Ambassador. Just call me Mr. Ambassador. 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 Call me Mr. Ambassador.
My dough stack on my ambassador. I do deals with my ambassador. I did a show when I wanted cash and they paid me through ambassador. Everything now is ambassador. Phone full of text from ambassador. Anytime my phone ringing, if it ain't a chick, then it's ambassador. Yeah, something like that. Crazy track. Now off that, then that's when people started showing interest. They like, I don't know. When they look show interest, like, yo, bruh, your music is good, but kuna ile interest inaishia hapo, lakini sasa kuna ile ina materialize, like you see money off this, you getting money off this, so hapo hivyo ndio ilianza kucome through.
So also talking about, you know, the accent, because ukiongea Kiswahili unaongea kama msee
Kiswahili pia ni OG
kama msee tu yani msee tu wa kawaida, but kuja kwa English then there's this like I can't even try it.
I listen to a lot of music, like, and I know a lot of music. Like, you'll be very surprised, yani manzi. So I'm probably maybe off that. I don't know, yani. Alafu, yani hivyo tu, yani manzi, yani. I can't say.
You can't say that.
I can't say where it came from, but I know that I'm that type of guy you throw in any place, like in any environment.
You adapt.
I adapt, yani manzi. Wase wanabonga ngoso, wase wanabonga sheng, hapo hivyo manzi pia
mimi. So do they get shocked? Like, they know Calligraph has this, you know, accent, and then you're sitting with them
funny enough, some people think that I can't even communicate in Swahili. So when they approach me like, yo, I'm like, Buddha, relax, man, relax, cheza chini, Buddha.
You actually can speak Swahili.
Vizuri sana. Yani kushinda hata yani, si bado ngoma zangu zingine nimepiga na nimefanya 50-50.
Yeah.
Ngoma zangu zingine ni za ngoso, and other tracks are done in Swahili.
Yeah. So the other time we met, you were teaching me some sheng.
Sheng manze. Tuliongelea gani?
Tuliongelea because we were so hungry.
Unenge.
Because I'm used to kusikia ubao. So kusikia ubao is like outdated right now.
Yeah, it's outdated right now. So, Unenge. I think there's also a new one for that replaced Unenge. I'm not really sure about that. I'm gonna find out. Because our sales update with what months, like
who are these people who update?
See, people from the streets. Mostly tokanga Islando, Eastlands, Buru, Kayole, Jerry.
So do you ever go back to Kayole by the way?
Of course.
You became a celebrity.
No. I'm not one of those celebrities, by the way. And if you ask around, you will be told. Mimi najua. I think in this, let me just say, in this music industry, kama kuna msee watu wameona jani yake ya muziki, wameona msee akitoka from nothing to something, something, right?
Yeah, of course you are.
Exactly, yani. Wase wameona hiyo jani all through, yani manzi. Na me, I'd never let the hype get into my head or change me, because the attitude that I have right now is the same attitude I had when I was starting out. Unaona? Mimi niko hivyo yani, like hata mtaa mimi wasawa wanakuambia mtaa mimi usimamisha moti. Mimi sijai kuwa na kuna some you know, when you elevate out here, you out here, people know you're a celebrity. All of a sudden, you can be touched, man. But I'm not about that life.
Because you see, the image you portray out there, you know, you come across as mtu anaweza lenga mtu mbaya.
Inaweza kaa hivyo.
But
Na manzi wase wote wanajua manzi jo mi OG sinanga story gani.
I can see you have like a tattoo there on your neck. First of all, that must have been so painful.
Must have been very painful. Last time uliacha hii niliongeza.
Oh, I can see that, like a wing.
Like a wing, both sides. Yeah.
So Mono, that's your dad?
Mono is my dad,
Yeah.
So
it's just a way to like...
Yeah, manzi, you know you gotta rep it. Yeah, when I rep the OG, end of the original OG, man. Courtesy of him, the OG Calligraph Jones is out here. So Azima will pay homage, to the great. So I put the name out here. Oh, Mono. Thank you very much.
And your mom?
My mom's...
And you're so close to your mom because I normally see you
and
her on Instagram. Sometimes, you make her...
My mom's is OG too, yani. You teta sa zingine. Kwanza hii mambo ya coffee nali teta. Aki maisa, what are you doing? What are you doing? Najua watu wake, mama wangu ni mtu wa maombi.
Yeah.
So watu ay, your son was using the devil. Ananiombeanga. Kwanza she called me to the house on Sunday.
That is after the concert.
After the concert, and then she alikuwa anapika chapati because she knows I always come to the house when chapati is being cooked.
Yeah.
So kumya hiyo chapati anasema acha nipike chapati na ningine kuja because anajua akiniita stack up. Niliingia hivi kwa mlango kama maombi meza. Oh Jesus. Hizi matatu anachora, hizi nini haki hapa haya. Madangu ni crazy but I love my mom.
So she was like, why did you have to go onto the stage in a casket?
Yeah, she was like that, but I gave her logical reasons, and she was like, fanya kitu yako yani, fanya kitu yako as long as maziwa inakuja yani, fanya as long as it's not illegal and nini, fanya kitu yako yani. Mimi nakuombea tu Mungu azidi kuku.
Do you believe in God?
Of course I do believe in God.
Do
I
you
am
go
where
to
I am
church?
because not as much.
Yeah.
Not as much, like it's been a minute.
But you pray.
But I pray. I believe in God, and my mom's madhangu ametuombea sana yani, like to grow up in a house where Mungu yani, like we believe that all we have, all these blessings we get, like all these opportunities and chances ni sababu ya Mungu yani. So I believe in God. Yeah. Cool. Producer. So when you producer ndo anajua huko nani anafanyanga sijui nini hapa. Mimi ni basic skills.
Kiza unaona hebu play from hapa hivi. Hapo mali beat na drop.
Utaanza tu utafanya sana kuchanue so unasema tu hata verse ya kina so definitely lazima kuna verse hata kina you wanna listen?
I got this Jones forming in my bones, who indeed to cover my soul. I couldn't breathe if he ever said, get on my knees to the bloody red. See, I don't know if you get it yet. He's like I nodded to my cigarette. I never knew another human life could have the power to take over my soul, baby, 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 baby. I'm sorry, baby. I love you, baby, 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 baby. I love it when I hear your name. I'm saying, baby, 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 baby. I love you, baby, 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 baby. Kill it. I don't have that ever again. What? But kwa how sound?
Kwa sound pity.
The bathroom, like I sing.
You sing, baka unajiambianga like, hey, there's a possibility if I try this, I can make it out here as a
This thing
musician.
is hard.
Until you get inside the booth, that's when you know.
Yeah, baby, I'm into you. I can't lie, it's you I like. And I want to ride with you tonight. You're the one that I'm thinking of. And I just want to do you right. I'll let you lead the way. If you want us to go away. As long as you're right together, then my love is here to stay.
Hey, what up, what up? What's good, what's happening? I go by the OG, the King, Mr. Calligraph Jones. And today we out here at Blue Ink Studios with who?
Miss B, y'all.
Miss
Beezy.
Miss Beezy out here. We're
What's
getting
up?
busy out
Blue
here.
Ink.
Blue Ink Studios out
Yes,
here.
they're
And
coming out.
there's a new song coming out.
Hot.
Buddha! Bogi! Hey!
Bogey.
Mazishi ni ile ile mazicho.
Mazishi ni ile ile.
Mazishi.
Wait till I get my money right.
I had a dream I could buy my way to heaven. When I woke, I spit that on a necklace. I told God I'll be back in a second. Man, it's so hard not to act reckless. To whom much is given, much is tested. Get arrested, guess until he get the message.
Like right now, if I ask you, like, what is it like in the morning when you wake up? Like, is there anything that you're like, no, I have to like make sure that I don't end up in this situation?
Me, I just don't want to go back to where I was before, you know? I don't want to go back to like stakurudi mtaa manzecho unajua, and that is why I'm, you know, always doing what I'm doing. I'm always putting in work, you know, always in the studio and trying to push myself to the limit, yani, because I don't want to go back, man. I done seen life from a whole lot of perspectives and I understand how it is. So stakurudi nyuma, yani, my family, my moms, unajua, just like I told you, tulikuwa kwa Dandora tukinini, saizi yako fiti, yani nataka if anything iende higher than that, yani, but ain't no way I'm going back, you know. I ain't going back to that old life.
Yeah. And earlier you said that, you know, you wouldn't want your kids to grow up in the kind of circumstances, you know, you were a parent. So you want to have kids, want to settle down,
of course,
like
I want to have kids, and I want to have a family, you know. I want to have kids because I was raised up in a
family setup.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So of course, man, I want to have kids. OG out here, you know, a lot of people tend to think that I have many kids because of that Papa Jones vibe, you know. Jones Buddha, man, and I'm actually
so you have many kids.
I have a lot of kids. I had any kids with Matty Jones because you know that OG vibe, baby, out here. Just like in the States when you're on Angamax, Chinani, like especially rappers, baby mamas come at 50,
So guys have the same feeling, like Jones. Papa Jones is Papa Jones for a reason.
Papa Jones out here, man. And like I told you, I don't drink and I don't smoke.
Yeah, you don't drink, you don't smoke.
I don't do none of that. So what on? I'm like, hey, you man.
He's such a bad boy.
Jones, Mara O, Difao, Mara Z Jones, Nini, Buddha, ni Joe story sasa.
Who driving?
I miss driving.
You drive like this, man.
I don't drive like this. Me, I'm always driving slow. Not so slow, yani, but yani, konani safari rally. Yeah. Hey, what up? What's good? What's happening? I go by the OG, the King, Mr. Papa Jones. They daddy, they father, Budao. Kila sana sama they fathers. Jikwa nini, yani. I think it's the Nigerian influence, yani. But whatever it is, man. Anyway, we out here. It's been legit. It's been real. Manze, I had one hell of a ride today. And you already know who it is, Manze Joe. None other than Betty on Ride with Betty. Yeah, G. OG up in the place.
Toatin, Kali, Ame, Toatin.
Is you serious?
Toatin, Kali, Ame, Toatin.
Is you for real?
Mask off, he got that mask off. Mask off, he got that mask off.
Mask